Welcome back to Go With Us, and this is everything you really need to know this week in Pokemon Go, running from the 11th of August all the way until the 18th. Before we even look at our calendar, please remember we're still in the middle of the Cozy Companions event, which actually ends on the 12th. The two things I want you to remember in this event is to hatch your Snom from 7-kilometer eggs. Snom is the only way you're going to be able to get candy to get Frostmoth in the game, because it takes 400 Snom candy to get to Frostmoth. But a huge bonus you should always maximize on the 11th and 12th at least is to do one additional special trade per day. Remember, we're in the middle of the delightful day season right now, where we get 2 special trades per day. On these 2 days, or even 3 if you catch this video on the Sunday, you're going to be able to do 3 special trades per day. Absolutely broken bonus. We're going to leave some results on screen right now. Trade your Pokemon. Let's have a look at our calendar now. Starting off on the 11th, and it's a quick start to the week, is going to be the Rocket Takeover event of Delightful Days. Bonuses during this event is that rocket balloons are going to be appearing more often. We can of course remove frustration with charged TMs. Pokemon caught in 1-star and 3-star Shadow Raids, which we're going to list shortly, are going to have a wider variance of IV, so you can get a low attack, high defense, high stamina for PvP, for example. We also get the shiny debut of Shiny Salandit. Remember, to get Salazzle, that Salandit has to be a female, which is a 5% chance hatching from eggs. Some of those Pokemon coming from 1-star Shadow Raids are going to be Bellsprout, Shadow Apom, Teddiursa, and Seedot. And 3-star Shadow Raids, we have Girafarig, Absol, and Whirlipede. But the big pull of this event is 2 separate things. The first one is going to be Giratina in its shadow form having been taken over by Giovanni. This is the legendary we have to save from Giovanni using a Super Rocket Radar. But then on the 16th and 17th, we have a Shadow Raid weekend, and making its debut in Shadow Raid is going to be Shadow Kyogre, which can be shiny. Guys, this is an incredible raid weekend. We're actually going to do 2 separate videos. We're going to do the Delightful Days Taken Over event on its own, and an entirely separate video on how to take down Shadow Kyogre in the best way possible. Shadow Kyogre right now is the 3rd best water attacker in the entire game, and because it learns Thunder and Blizzard as well, even in those categories, it does put in some work. This is a raid day you do not want to miss. Then let's go back to our calendar and let's have a look at our Max Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. The Max Monday is going to be D-Max Trubbish, which of course goes into D-Max Garbodor. Unfortunately, D-Max Garbodor as an attacker is useless because it just doesn't have any poison moves. It only has a bug and a normal type fast move, which is disappointing. Please bear in mind though that Trubbish is a permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon, and you're going to get 750 Stardust per catch on each raid that you do, so that could be worth it. Then on to Tuesday, from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we have the Spotlight Hour for Plusle and Minun, and that bonus in that hour is going to be 2 times catch XP. Leaving raids on Monday at 10 a.m. on the 11th is going to be Lugia, and coming in replacing it is going to be Ho-Oh, lasting all the way until the 18th. Ho-Oh is a solid fire and flying type attacker. Unfortunately, on the fire side, it does need Sacred Fire plus, but it's actually the Shadow Ho-Oh that's going to perform far better. And even as a flying type attacker, it's currently ranked 39 with the extra sensory and Brave Bird, so a solid raid attacking option. And if we look at Mega Raids very quickly, Mega Ampharos will be leaving Mega Raids on the 11th at 10 a.m. and coming in for the first time in 2 years is going to be Mega Slowbro. Unfortunately, Mega Slowbro is not a very good raid attacker at all in the Psychic and Water type category. However, it's a very good Pokemon to use if you want to accumulate Water and Psychic type candy because it shares both types. Moving on to Wednesday the 13th, and we've just spoken about Ho-Oh, it's going to have its own raid hour from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. Remember to try and have a Mega Evolve Flying or Fire type Pokemon out so you can accumulate as much candy as well as XL candy for Ho-Oh. And last but not least on raids, in Shadow Raids, only on the weekends of August, you're going to have Shadow Regirock appearing in 5-star Shadow Raids. Not a very good rock type attacker, so definitely a Dex entry if you don't have it. Then moving into the weekend, alongside Kyogre Shadow Raid weekend, we have the 2025 World Championship Celebration event going down. We have a new Pikachu costume debut wearing the varsity jacket, and there's an increased chance to find this Pikachu in its shiny form, which is incredible. We're going to get up to 5 special trades per day, which I think is amazing. We see Honedge return to 1-star raids. Appers caught during their event is going to know Ice Beam. If we evolve Mankey into Primeape, it's going to know Rage Fist. And evolving Paldean Wooper into Clodsire is going to get you Mega Horn. Please also remember to collect your daily research stamps so you can open your research box every 7 stamps, and the rewards there are going to be Aerodactyl. That 100% CP is going to be 1193. You can also get Galarian Corsola. That hundo is going to be 641. Gible is 477. Chard Cadet 313. Frigibax 534, and we also have Sinistea in there at 488. Bear in mind that Sinistea can actually be the antique form of Sinistea. If you guys don't know how to check that, please remember to appraise that Sinistea, and your team leader will tell you in that appraisal if it's the antique form or the phony form. It's a 1 in 100 chance. And last but not least, kicking off on Monday the 18th, we're going to have the start of the Dark Skies event, which is the lead up until the Eternamax Eternatus raid weekend on the 23rd and 24th. Guys, the next 2 weeks are going to be really stacked in Pokemon Go. We're going to be covering every single event individually, so you're not going to miss out on any tips, any bonuses. If you're an advanced player or a new player, this is the place to be if you want to catch every single detail you really need to know. If you guys want to really maximize the ending of the Cozy Companions event, because we're still in it right now, please check it out on my end screen on my left. Appreciate your support and all of you being here all the time. You guys are really enjoying these videos specifically. Love you guys. Go with us. Smash that like and subscribe button. It's the best way to tell YouTube that you want to see more of our content. Go with us. I'll catch you in the next one, baby. Shh.